If there was a durian that could kill you on the spot just by smelling it, would you dare try to eat it? This monstrously foul durian is tens of thousands of times worse than fermented herring. A regular person might slip into a decade-long coma from a whiff, or simply die immediately. Legend has it that this durian was developed as a bioweapon during a world war. When the fruit ripens and falls, everything within a 100-mile radius instantly withers, and even the fish in the river perish. But Toriko, a true gourmet hunter, firmly believes that the smellier something is, the more delicious it tastes. He drags Komatsu along, determined to challenge this ultimate delicacy. As they approached the destination, all the passengers on the train went frantic, urging each other to close the windows. As soon as the two stepped off, the train sped away as if fleeing a plague. A lethal stench permeated the air, suffocating all life in the area. Komatsu didn't dare let go of his nose as they ventured deeper. The smell grew so intense it made him question reality. By the time they were still 100 kilometers away from the durian, Komatsu worried he might actually die from the smell alone. Toriko, however, remarked, "It smells so bad, it must be incredibly delicious." Komatsu was confused. Toriko's sense of smell was 10,000 times stronger than an average person's, so why wasn't he bothered? Toriko explained that it was a matter of perspective. If you approach every situation with gratitude and accept it in your heart, it won't smell bad. Komatsu immediately understood. Filled with gratitude for the durian, he regained his resolve. The two continued happily, their expressions growing more pleasant. Suddenly, Komatsu threw in the towel and pulled out a gas mask to save his life. Toriko quickly stopped him. He explained the legend. Someone once tried to approach the giant foul durian wearing protective gear, but the durian felt rejected and committed suicide by melting itself away. Komatsu gnashed his teeth and reluctantly stuffed the mask back into his bag. The duo journeyed onward until dusk. They were starving, but the environment completely ruined their appetite. Though hungry, they knew they were close. Every breath they took felt like inhaling thousands of pounds of feces simultaneously. Just as Komatsu thought he was about to die from the stench, they finally found the giant foul durian. Thanks to their incredible gourmet luck, the fruit was perfectly ripe. Seeing the fruit about to drop, Toriko cried and told Komatsu they might not survive this. As they let out desperate screams, the giant foul durian crashed to the ground. Within a 100-mile radius, all vegetation withered instantly, and every fish in the river perished. At that very moment, people all over the world could feel the indescribable stench. Caught at the epicenter of the explosion, the two lay on the ground unconscious, overwhelmed by the odor. They would wake up, get re-overwhelmed by the stench, and pass out again, repeating the cycle for a month. Finally, they adapted to the smell and returned from the fetid hell to the modern city. However, the moment they entered a hotel, guests fled in terror. Sunny, who was eating at the hotel, was knocked unconscious immediately just after saying hello. Unbeknownst to them, the two had been completely marinated by the giant foul durian over the course of the month. Fortunately, eating the durian fruit itself would cleanse them of the stench. Because they still didn't have enough ingredients for their sushi, the two continued their quest for fortune-telling ingredients. Suddenly, a drunken shark splashed above their heads, and the water droplets turned out to be white wine. The ocean was a sea made of wine, whiskey, beer, and shochu. Their destination was directly ahead, Alcohol Island. As soon as they landed, they encountered a drunken cow. Without hesitation, Toriko delivered a hand knife, instantly turning the cow into aromatic roast meat. This place was a drunkard's paradise, amber brandy springs, golden beer waterfalls, and even rain made of delicious vodka. Just as the two were completely immersed in the boisterous drinking, a giant emerald dragon suddenly appeared before them. This species of dinosaur loves alcohol, and in a drunken state, even Toriko might not be able to defeat it easily. As Komatsu cried out that he wanted to go home, a voice called from the monster's back. It was none other than Jairu, the knocking master. Jairu then invited the two to take a bath in the emerald wine. A single bottle of this precious wine would be worth hundreds of millions to a wealthy collector, but here it served as their bathwater. The three drank from day to night, becoming so intoxicated that they forgot their original mission entirely. It was 2 days later when Toriko finally returned with the Vinegar King, but they still didn't have enough ingredients. Next, they had to capture the final fortune-telling ingredient, ecological seaweed, which grows on a turtle's back.